maybe you just started dating, or maybe you've been dating for some time now, and maybe you're at a point where you're thinking of even getting marriage. How do you know he or she is the one for you?
So how do you know I was the one for you?
Oh, day one. Day one, I know.
Day one? How do you know?
That's the right answer. Always, day one, I know. Of course I don't know. How would I know? Damn, I
I
wouldn't
was
know.
getting touched a little.
You were?
It was a lie.
No. How did you know I was the one for you?
Well,
Day one?
honestly, even though I still don't know, even though right now.
Oh.
Because I think nothing is forever. But I think at least at this moment, at this day, he's still the one I love, and I think I'm the one he loves as well. So, yeah.
I think first of all, going back to when we were dating, I never thought of at first we were just dating. I never even thought about, because at the time I even told you I don't want to get married. I didn't think about marriage. I was focusing on my work and my career. So I wasn't thinking about it. And it's only, I think after, what, a few years? No, okay, actually before that we had a big fight, like a huge fight.
First year.
Yeah,
First
a
year.
huge fight, and then even after a few years later, we were about to separate, which I thought
Yeah.
it wasn't a good fit. I thought she's not the one for me.
I think the problem was we were attracted by each other's maybe looks. That's very typical how you fall in love, right?
Yeah.
But then after we just getting together more and more, realize actually our personality is not that match.
Not that much.
Or you actually wasn't that sure you want your girl to be like that. Because
Now,
you know what
I have
you
to say,
want, right?
at the time she was younger, at the time less
Yeah.
mature.
Yeah.
So very, was it the kind of the princess syndrome a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah, like high maintenance,
Yeah,
right?
a
A
little
little bit high maintenance. And last thing I want is a spouse that's high maintenance, because I've got so many things going on. I got too many problems to solve. I want someone to solve problems for me in my life, not create problems and drama and trouble for me, right? So that kind of didn't work.
Yes.
Right. So and then after that, we had a big fight. We were gonna separate. We actually at the time we were living together. Jenny already moved everything over.
Yeah, moved out.
Moved
Yeah.
out already. We separated. Maybe share that. Like how did we get back together?
I think in the first, I gotta say, I don't know about you right now, but then when I was younger, I thought that was how you know the other half loves you. Like maybe he has to pick you up all the time, has to be together with you all the time, has to maybe doing things around your schedule, not his schedule. I thought that was how you know you're important to the other guy.
How I'm demonstrating that I love you, right?
I thought,
Yeah.
you just gotta pick me up.
You gotta do things for me.
Yeah, you gotta do a lot of things for me, and
You
I'm
gotta
just like
sacrifice.
a princess. I'm just high up there. You do all the things. That's what I thought. But then afterwards, we talk about it, and he said, actually, you know what? I need the other half. You were really be serious together. I need the other half to support me, which means help me solving a lot of day-to-day small problems. Then I don't need to worry about it. And then I just clicked. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know, because I didn't know, right?
Part of also my problem. I never communicated that because I
Yeah.
love her. I just okay. You know what? I'll do things for you. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up from work. I'll drive you to work, which I hated it. I absolutely hated it. But I did it multiple times a day for like many months. And finally, I just couldn't do it anymore. So I kind of like exploded and said, no, that doesn't work. And now, but then she's like, okay, now I know that's kind of what you're looking for. And we had a very serious talk.
Yes.
And kind of like, let's give it one more try. That's basically what happened. She said, let's give it one more try. If it doesn't work, we're gonna separate anyway.
Yeah, we will start just being friends.
Yeah, let's
right?
just be
Yeah,
friends.
be
Let's
friends,
just start kind of from scratch, reboot, and see how that works. And then that's when she started taking interest of what I do and helping me out, and also at traveling and more evolved in the business
like
side.
doing like work like assistant.
Yeah, a
and
little bit of work.
sometimes I have to help him like, hey, it's time to eat, because
Yeah.
he forget, right? He's so busy.
Yeah.
And then help to make sure like give him enough fruit or water. Sometimes you even forget to drink water. All those kind of little things I have to worry for him. So I think that's why when we just start, relationship gets to smoother and smoother, and up to a point we really know each other's what do
Very
they
well.
want. Yeah.
And I think two things. Number one, in some way, people say, well, how do I find the one? I think in this case, I think to see if you agree, I kind of help make her the one, right? In some way. But I make her to be the ideal partner for me. And she, of course, Jennie made a lot of sacrifice, right? About like really evolving everything around my world. I get it. That's just the world we live in. That's the situation. But she is willing like to sacrifice and have also a mindset shift where my success, the husband's success, is her success, right? So I think instead of trying to find the one, sometimes in some cases you gotta make him or her to become the one. Not to change them. I'm not talking about changing them, but kind of coaching them. Would you say is that a word?
Yeah, it's probably coaching them.
Coaching them to be the one.
But it's for both parties, right? Not only one.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
For him, he has to also
just to coach me on how to be the husband.
Not sacrifice, but he, of course, over the years he changed a lot too, right?
Yeah.
Because of me. So I think it's for both parties.
And I think after all that, and she's more involved, and she's helping me, and we are growing together, and all these things. I think it's when one day that I wake up in the morning. One day you wake up and say, you know what? I cannot live without this person. I cannot see my life without this person being with me, growing all together. When you have that thought, I think that's when you know he or she is the one. That I cannot bear the thought of he or she is not in my life. I think that's when you know. That's when you know. And when you sometimes couple times I had a dream, right? Something happened to Jennie that like we separated, or something tragic happened to her, this and that, that I would wake up and I would cry in my dream. I would wake up shocked. That's when I was wake up so sad. That's when you're, oh my God, like how important that person is to me in my life. Because sometimes you take things for granted, you don't think about it.
I didn't know that.
You don't know that?
You didn't tell me
There
that.
you go, now you know. Now the whole world knows.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that when you know he, she is the one, that you cannot live without that person.
How should I say? This is from guys' point of view. Actually, from my point of view, I think you should never think the other half is the one for you. You should always be independent.
I agree.
Always be ready to walk away from a relationship.
I agree.
But also, being together is of course for happiness, for a lot of benefit.
Yeah.
But then he is never think the other half is without this guy I cannot live. You should never think that way because nothing is forever in your life. Even
So you're not
parents,
depending your happiness
exactly.
on the other party.
Even your parents
needy.
or your kids or your pets and then your partners. Nothing is forever. So you have to always be prepared and then to think we're together because we're happy together. It's not because we're financially tight or not because, oh, I think this is it. It's nothing because of that.
Or I couldn't find someone else, I kind of settle.
No.
Or while we've been together for so long now, might as well just stay together.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, so I'm always prepared. If anything happens in this relationship, I'm ready to walk away.
And I think that's why it's very healthy that your other party is not depending on you for your happiness. So they're not clingy, they're not needy. They're just very two healthy individual.
Exactly.
Mentally healthy and together as a unit. So if something happens, someone left, it's okay. You're still independent. You're still happy.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's very unhealthy when you say, oh, I'm missing something. I want to find that from the other party.
You have a void and you
or
feel that.
This girl or this guy can cure me, something missing
Completely.
inside. No.
No, I agree.
I think you should never do that to the other party because if you're sick inside, the virus spreads. You're gonna ruin the other party, you're gonna ruin relationship, you're gonna ruin everybody around you. So you should be standing healthy by yourself before you start a new relationship.
You should
That's
be
just
healthy.
how I think.
I agree with it. I agree with that. So if you want to find the one, you have to first be complete yourself first.
Yes.
You're not trying to fill a void. You don't feel because you go into a relationship with so many mental baggage. You know what I'm talking about. Then you have an issue, right? So there you go. That's how you know if she is the one for you. So a little bit different perspective. One from me, one from a man, alpha man on smart woman. Comment below. Maybe let us know how do you know when he or she is the one for you, or the one that you're dating. What signs that you see that he or she is the one for you? And make sure you hit the subscribe button right there, turn on notification, and follow me on Instagram at Dan Lok. And also do me a favor. we are making these episodes. We never thought of making a show on relationship. I thought we would try it. It turns out to be like we're getting so many positive reviews from you and comments.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I'm glad that just sharing with what we know, what we experience.
I guess I'm popular. What can I say?
You are popular. When we go to events,
Thank
she
you
is
so
so
much.
popular. She is so. Where's Jennie? Right? What about me? Right? So, but seriously, we appreciate that. Comment below and let us know what other topics that you want us to cover. Because we are not relationship experts. We're just sharing our life with you. But any comment below. Any questions you have or challenges you have, you comment below. We'll take the time if it's a good question to answer in future episode. Okay? Make sure you check out all the other videos, our playlist. Alpha Man, Smart Woman, right there. Check those out. Always remember, behind every successful man,
Here's a smarter woman.
I'll see you in the next episode.